Well, here I am at the second Six Flags park in Texas. Actually, I think this was the original. I don't know. Welcome to Six Flags Over Texas. I'm here on a Saturday. It's March 25th. And I just spent most of the day here at the park. I wasn't able to get here at opening because of the way the flights were. I got the best flight I could. But here we are in front of, or I guess next to, the new Texas Giant, the very first ever RMC. And I just got on this ride for my third time in the day. Remember, today's a Saturday. I do have Flash Pass, but I did also want to ride, you know, everything in the park. So I only got 3 rides in total. It would have been more, however. Well, 1, the line was really long, and I didn't buy the Platinum Flash Pass. But 2, the ride was down for like a lot of the day. So its reliability wasn't the best, but the ride itself was really great. It's not the best RMC, but I definitely don't think it's the worst one by any means. One of the better ones out there, if anything. Better than Iron Rattler, the other RMC hybrid in Texas. That is Iron Rattler. I really enjoyed it. Probably my favorite in the park. Has really good ejector airtime, especially towards the, actually all over the place. Like the first hill after the drop is really good. The drop itself is really good. The drop off the mid course is insane. Like, come on, Ghost Rider could never. Like, that's nothing compared to this, much better. But yeah, there's just a bunch of random sporadic hills just located throughout the entire layout, and it's just super fun. And so it's not the most aggressive RMC, I'll give it that. It's very tame at some parts, especially like towards the end. I don't say it loses its speed. It's definitely keeps its momentum up for like the entire ride, but it's, you know, still aggressive in a lot of other spots. So it's aggressive, but not too much. Another cool thing about Six Flags Over Texas in general, this has nothing to do with Texas Giant, but it's just a really pretty park. And I think this and Fiesta, Texas are some of the prettiest Six Flags parks I've seen, which is, you know, like pretty impressive. But yeah, we'll just take you back to the entrance of the ride. So yeah, new Texas Giant, here's the entrance. Very epic ride, love it. Yeah, and then like I said, I got on most of the other rides as well. That includes Mr. Freeze. I got that on that a few times. Really good ride. I want to try the backwards version because forwards, they didn't really live up to the expectations I was hoping for. But like I said, everyone does like the backwards version better, so there's that to look forward to, I guess. And then also I got on Batman and their Zamperla Discovery. I did the Texas SkyScreamer. That's been on my bucket list for several years. Finally got to cross that off. Might get on that one more time before I head out of here. But yeah, good ride. Arcade game. Right over on our right-hand side, this is the world's oldest log ride. This is really confusing because half of the ride is like sitting abandoned, where there's like, it's dried out and it's not being used. But then there's another half of the ride that is on. I don't know how that works at all. So I don't know if it's 2 separate flumes or what's going on there. But yeah, that ride was cool. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing that. That's the name of it. So yeah, it's cool that I got to ride the world's oldest log ride, because I do operate the second oldest log ride, which happens to be Timber Mountain Log Ride at Knott's Berry Farm. After a very annoying extensive delay, I got to go on Shockwave in the back row. That was lethal. The double vertical loop was freaking killer. A little too much. And then also, I don't know what it's called either. It's like Vapora or something like that. Probably butchered that name. But the bobsled coaster, that was freaking fantastic. I actually liked that a lot more than I expected I would. I did also go on the Superman Tower of Power. That was fun. I love the space shots as opposed to the non-space shots. I'm blanking on the name, turbo drops. I did want to go up there, but when I went over there, it was down, and I didn't feel like waiting for it. Plus, the sun was going down, so yeah, I wasn't gonna get any good photos. And the weather conditions were great all day. I spent a lot of time on the ground getting photos and stuff. I wish I went up sooner, but you know, I was trying to cram in getting as many rides as I can, plus getting photos and footage of all the rides all in one day. Plus, I'm not even here for the full park hours. Got here late, have to leave early for flights, but you know, still had a great day. It was kind of rough at some points with, you know, the downtimes like I was saying, but still pretty good. Managing Ground used to have one of these. Now it is ASO closed. I did also manage to go on Runaway Mountain. That was also freaking incredible. That was way more aggressive and extreme than I thought a ride like that would be, because I was literally just expecting it to be exactly like Runaway Mountain, not Runaway Mountain, that's Runaway Mountain. I was expecting it to be exactly like Skull Mountain at Six Flags Great Adventure. That was a complete disappointment. This, on the other hand, was actually really good, so I loved that ride. Oh, then how could I forget? I don't know if you could see in the background, but Aquaman Power Splash, I did manage to get on that. I could have gone on it more because it does have a single rider line. A lot of the rides here do have single rider lines, and I appreciate that a lot, especially because I am here by myself. So it helps out a lot when you can just go through the single rider line, go out the white line. But yeah, as for Aquaman Power Splash, really good. It has backwards ejector because of the backwards launched airtime hill, so that's pretty good. Here it is right up here. The only main credit out of the ones that are open, because I know Joker's not open, the Mine Train wasn't open, but pretty much everything else is open. I didn't go on the kiddie coasters, I don't really care that much about that. But Judge Roy Scream, I'm gonna hop on real quick before I head out of here. It's right around, I can get to it this way if I go through Boomtown, I believe. But yeah, I'm gonna go get on that real quick, and then I will be out of here. And I do not know when I will return, as with most of the parks I visit. Under the umbrellas, I'm tall, this doesn't work very well. Yeah, here's Bugs Bunny Boomtown. I think this is one of the most impressive, is this the right way? I don't even know if this is the right way. I don't even remember passing by this area. Let's go this way. But yeah, Bugs Bunny Boomtown, one of the more impressive kids areas in a theme park. Better than one at Magic Mountain, for sure. Also better than some of the Planet Snoopies. I would say better than Camp Snoopy at Knott's, but like, I don't want to be biased, so I'm not gonna say that. Okay, here's Aquaman Power Splash, still open, pretty cool. Good ride. The reason I say that is because it was down a lot. Not today. Oh, it is down right now. LMAO. It's not open. Okay, but because I saw people in station, figured it was operating. But nope, down again. I only got on it once. Like I said, could have easily got on it more. I really would have. If I had more time here, everything I would have wanted to go on more. Like, except for like, you know, the clones, like, you know, Batman. If Joker was open, probably would have been one and done anyways. Shockwave, maybe would have gone on that again. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to Judge Roy Scream, get the last coaster of the day. My last credit I'll be obtaining here. I will be out of here. It's also really neat how this park is laid out. It's like so confusing, and I kind of like that. It's like weird because it's not just like your standard like follow the path and you get to where you want to go. It's like, no, you have all these really weird intersecting cross paths. Oh, it is open. I lied. I'm a liar. I literally lied to you. It's open. Maybe it just went back up. Yeah, as we walk by here, you guys will be able to see how big of a splash this thing makes. I wouldn't say it drenches you. It definitely gets you a good amount wet, but like, you know, it's a good in between. Like, it doesn't like, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't drench you, but it gets you some wet, so you're not completely soaked. You still get to cool off. Yeah, here it comes. Splish Splash, your opinion is trash. It's very impressive looking. I promise you, that water doesn't really hit you as much. Here's Texas SkyScreamer, which was one of my most anticipated rides just in general for the longest time. I might, if I have time, depending on, you know, stuff, I might get on that one more time before I, for reals, head out of here. I almost thought I passed the entrance for Judge Roy Scream because it's such a weird place. Like, this right here is the entrance to the park, like where you drive. That's the street. This is the entrance to Judge Roy Scream. It's not even connected to the main park. It's just, you have to take a bridge to go under the street. But yes, I can use a flash pass on this if I want to, so I might get on that one more time. But for the time being, here's Judge Roy Scream. So I'll be getting on this coaster, hopefully, and then I'll be out of here. So, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in whatever else I do later.